Welcome to another episode of Top Tube Tuesday, where I sit on my top tube and talk to you for about 2 minutes about a product that I'm currently using and enjoying. And today it's the turn of my saddle, the Ergon SR Pro. Okay, a few caveats before we get going then. Clearly saddles are a personal choice. This one may not suit you, so please don't go out and buy it just based on what I'm telling you. But if you think it's the sort of shape that would suit you, then hopefully you'll get something out of this video. Secondly, if you're really struggling with saddle fit, it may not be the saddle itself, remember. It could well be there's something wrong with your fit elsewhere, so possibly worth getting a bike fit. And from my point of view, if you're going to bother parting with some money for a bike fit, you may as well part with a bit more and go with a really good, reputable bike fitter. Right, so why do I like this saddle then? I spent a bit of time recently on stubby saddles. The Sycon Elan, for example, quite similar to a Specialized Power or Pro Stealth. I quite liked it, but I felt you were kind of locked into one position really because it was so short, so I wanted something a bit longer that I could move fore and aft on. I didn't want something with a huge cutout. Selle Italia are coming out with some pretty big cutouts at the moment, and I've never really got on with the physique range of saddles. Had a look at the Ergon range, and this one in particular looked pretty good. The Pro is the one that sits in the middle of the range. They've got the Comp, I think it is, which has a nylon base. This one retains the TI rails, but you get a carbon base, and the graphics on it are stealthed out as opposed to white. One up from that is the full carbon version with 7x9 carbon rails and a carbon base. So have a look at it. This is the medium large version then, so it is reasonably wide and quite long, so there is plenty of fore and aft movement. It has got a slight dip in the middle, which is quite nice for me, a slight hammock. It's not pan flat, but it is relatively flat side to side, with then quite a steep drop off on the edges there, which also just suits the shape that I was after. The cutout for me is an absolutely ideal size, and what I quite like about it is that it's not a full length channel exposed to the elements off your back wheel, so with a saddle bag you actually get quite a lot of protection from road muck with this saddle. A nice little feature that I'm taking advantage of at the moment is the top peak integration, so you can see the saddlebag clips straight into the saddle there. The only issue I have with that is that during the winter months I do like to use an arse saver, and I wouldn't be able to do that with this setup, so it's probably for summer use only, but nice all the same. Right, that's probably it for today. Hopefully I've actually managed to keep that under 2 minutes, unlike the last couple of episodes. Not much more really to talk about with the saddle. It's personal choice. So like I've said, go out and buy this if you think the shape could work for you and you like the look of the saddle. Don't go out and buy it because I've said it's comfy. That's the worst thing you could probably do. If you've liked this video, then please do hit like. If you want to ask questions about this video or something else moving forward for future Top Tube Tuesday episodes, then please do leave a comment down below, and if you can subscribe, that will help keep the channel going and developing. Thank you very much. See you soon.